Well, we can all agree that credit is important, but you don't hear much about how to establish your credit and then actually secure it. On this Money Monday, we're talking with Mountain America's Christy Zaudke, Vice President of Branch Administration. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I think this always sounds counterintuitive, but you kind of need credit to get credit.
Exactly. Lenders want to lend to people that have credit, but then what do you do when you don't have credit? You start small. A small, secured, possibly credit card, or just a small limit credit card or a small auto loan can help you go on the right path.
And this is especially good for youngsters, because you can go crazy. And so if you start small, that always is a good lesson for you.
Absolutely. Make sure that you're financially ready to make the payment, and not just the minimum payment, but the full payment.
Every single month. That was a hard lesson for me to learn when I was younger. But once learned, I did learn it. Didn't have to learn it again. Okay, let's talk a little bit about then once you have credit, you need to protect it.
You do. Absolutely. So like I said, making sure that you're paying the full payment, not just partial payments, and watch your utilization. You want to be at least 50% or less on your utilization. So if you have a $1,000 card, don't charge more than $500.
Really?
Yeah, it actually helps your credit. Paying it off on time and every month and keeping a 50% utilization or less.
What about all of those pre-approved credit offers? I mean, I think we all of us get at least one a day.
Yep. They're very common and they're very tempting. The smart thing, though, to do is to read that fine print, because some of them will say 0% APR, which sounds amazing. But that changes often, and it's only usually for a short period of time. So make sure you know what the APR is after the introductory rate is over, and make sure you're reading into late fees. Some institutions can charge up to $39 for 1 day late.
1 day late.
1 day late.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's say you've gotten your credit card and you've been using it wisely, paying it off. What do you do once you're ready to kind of get a little bit more?
So it makes sense to go to the institution you already have credit with. If you've already got your checking, savings, and maybe your small card there, go there and see if you can get your rate increased. That'll also help your credit score. Don't go to too many department stores, and I know that's tempting to get several of them because you get a discount, but only 3 or 4 at a time, and that'll help keep your credit score better. And also check your credit report. You get a free credit report from the 3 bureaus once a year.
Now, does it hurt you? Because the department store thing, everyone, I mean, you can go to anyone, you name them, and you can open one. What if you opened and closed them? Open, close, open. Will that hurt?
It actually does, because lenders want to see established history. So keep it for a long period of time, but keep your utilization rate low.
Oh, so good to know. Where can we get more information?
Mountain America.
Mountain America. Christy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So helpful.